Hello, welcome to Zigmatech Learning Hub. I will be your instructor for mathematics. For this class, we are going to be taking our exercises from the Examguide app. If you don't have the application already installed on your device, I will want you to download the app in order to follow along in this class. Examguide is a leading educational app that helps students prepare adequately for various exams like UTME, post-UTME, WAEC, GC, KCPE, IJMB, JUPEB, KCPE, BECE, SSCE, NCEE, and NECO, etc. You can download the app from www.examguide.com or Google Play Store. Please subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell to be updated on new videos. Ready for today's class, okay? Let's get started. Welcome once again. In today's class, we are going to consider equation on indices. It's just a continuation of the topic indices. At the end, look at what you expected to know, how to solve different types of equations in indices. We know how various types of equation. Sample work number one, this is just a simpler one you can ever think of. Now you have 4 power x to be equal to what? 8. We're looking for the value of s. This one is very straightforward. This is 4 power x to be equal to 8. 4 is not a prime number. 8 is not a prime number. You make them to be prime by index. This here, you have 2x equals 3. Divide both sides by 2. So that s equals who? 3 over 2. So that is the solution to that question. The next one is 4 power 2x all over 4 power 3x, 4 power 2x all over 4 power 3x equals 2. Okay, these and these, they are the same. What you do, you choose one into this minus 3x equals who? 2. Okay, if this expression is equal to 2, it means that in indices, when you have a number remaining the same, it means that number must have raised to power 1 to give us the same thing. So this and this can be equal. This is 4x minus 6x equals 1 minus 2x equals 1. So that x will give us minus 1 all over 2. So that is the answer to that question. Let us take another one. Now, this is just the beginning, the basic for equation in indices. Now look at this one with different base. You have 10, you have 5, you have 4, all equal to 1. How do you handle it? Look at what you have to do when you have a question of this nature. You don't need to bother yourself so much. Know the rules guiding what you are doing. When you know the rule, you have the power, the capacity to dissolve whatever that is given to you. So 10 power s multiplied by 5 raised to the power 2x minus 2 multiplied by 4 raised to the power x minus 1 equals 1. There is no cause for alarm. 10 simply means 2 raised to 2 times 5 by multiplication. Remember what I told you, once you cannot express a given number that is not a prime number in index form, the next option for you is what? Multiplication. So, we'll have this into 2s dot this minus 2 dot 4x dot minus 1 equals 1. What we have next here is, what do we have? 2 into s dot 5 to s 2s dot minus 2 dot 2 power 2s dot 2 raised to the power minus 2 equals 1. You watch very well. There must be a uniformity here. There's this. Okay. So what do we do? We're going to talk to this. Let us select. We'll have 2s dot 5 power s dot 5 power 2s dot 5 power 2 power 2s all times 1 all over 5 square times 1 all over 2 square equals 1. Then what do you have next? You have this. Let us try to factor them out. 2 times 5 all power x dot 2 times 5 all power 2x all over who? 5 2 times 5 or 5 times 2 all power 2 equals who? 1. Okay. We'll consider the easiest way this thing is going to look like so that they will be the same. This and this, they are equal. So you got to say 2 times this into x times means what? Plus 2s all over who? 2 times 5 into who? 2 equals who? 1. Okay. So we'll have that 2 times 5 or 3s is going to give us that's a 10 power 2 equals 1. Then this will give us 10 power 3x equals 10 power 2 times 1. This will now give us 10 power 3s equals 10 power 2. This and this are the same. So 3s equals 2. Divide by 3. So s equals 2 all over 3. That becomes the solution to that question. X equals 3 all over 2. The next, you have 5 raised to the power 5 raised to the power 2 into x minus 1 multiplied by 5 raised to the power s plus 1. F of n equals 0.04. Wiping this. Whoa. So what do you have? You have 5 power 2x dot 5 power minus 2 dot 5 power x dot 5 power 1 equals 4 over 100. Look at it, 0.00. That's 4 over 100. So 4 here, 1, 4 here, 25. So we have 5 2x dot 5 minus 2 dot 5s dot 5 1 equals 5 raised to the power minus 2. All of them must have the same base. Now we're having the same base or true. What do we do next? Watch, look at here. 2s plus s minus 2 plus 1 equals to 5 minus 2. All of them are the same now. So 5 power 3s plus 1 equals 5 minus 2. You can gently cancel out by saying 3x plus 1 equals minus 2. So that 3x equals minus 2 minus 1. 3s equals minus 3. Divide through by 3. S gently or simply implies minus 1. That becomes the final answer to this question. X equals -1. Next, indicial equation. This one is different from this. This is the type that will always form a quadratic equation. Thank God we have a good knowledge in quadratic equation. Now let's make this thing to look fun. And it's easy. Just play with it. So play with this. Going to have 2 raised to power 2x plus 4 into 2 power x minus 32 equals 0. Simply, wherever you see this kind of thing, you got to interpret. Look at how you do it. If 3 is here, it will mean power 3. Now it's 2 that is here, meaning square. Into this, you don't touch this. But there is something you do to them. So let P equals 2 power x. So wherever you see 2 power x, you call it P. I'm seeing 2 power x here, but there is square. Then plus 4 into who? P minus 32 equals to 0. So P squared plus 4P minus 32 equals 0. So that when I factorize, I am linking now by linking method minus 32P squared, bring down P squared, bring down minus 32, all equals 0. So by linking method, 32 will give us 4 times 8 will produce 32. So meaning you have P squared minus 4P plus 8P minus 32 equals 0. Who is common is P into 4 minus, okay, plus 8 into P minus 4, all equals 0. So that P plus 8 and P minus 4, they will be equal to what? 0. Hence, P equals to minus 8 or 4. Recall you said P equals to 2 raised to the power x. This one that is minus simply means it's not a solution. So our solution is who? 4. Therefore, 4 in index form means 2 power 2 equals to 2 raised to the power s. Hence, s equals who? 2. The final answer is who? 2, but not 4. Because you must recall back to fix your solution. The next one, look at it. Solve the equation. 3 into 2 into s minus this. You don't need to bother yourself so much about this. The interpretation goes this way. Let's see how we can handle it. You have 3 into 2x minus 1 into 8 raised to power. Okay, 8 into 3x minus 2 equals 1. First of all, let us interpret this solution. This will mean 2x dot 3 minus 2 dot minus 8 into 3s dot 3 minus 2 equals 1. Okay. The next interpretation, this is s all squared dot 1 all over 3 squared minus 8 into 3s dot 1 all over 3 squared equals 1. Then let P, it's not only P, you can use K, equals 2 raised to the power s. Okay, 3 power s. This time around we'll have 3. So that P squared dot 1 all over 9 minus 8 into P times 1 all over 9 equals 1. Standardizing this, we have P squared all over 9 minus 8P all over 9 equals 1. So cross multiplying this expression, we are having P squared minus 8P equals 1 times 9. P squared minus 8P equals 9. P squared minus 8p minus 9 equals 0. Quadratic equation again, as usual, by linking method, we have minus 9p squared. Connecting our constants with 1, having square, minus this. So p squared, what are two numbers is 8p times p minus 8p plus p. Cannot give us this, so let's use 9. Minus 9p plus p will give us minus 8p, then minus 9 equals 0. So p squared, p into p, you are factoring out now, minus 9 plus 1 into p minus 9 equals 0. So that p plus 1 and p minus 9 will be equal to 0. P is either minus 1 or 9. But remember, minus 1 is not a solution. The solution is who? 9. Then recall that you said, we assumed p equals 3 power x. So if p equals 9, 9 equals 3 power x. This is a prime number. Why this is not a prime number? Make it prime by index 2 power 3 equals 3 power s. This way, x equals 2. Therefore, in this equation, s equals 2 and not 9. That is the final answer to that question. Solving the final one, just your friend. I'll just break it down. Since we are already used to quadratic equation, the next you take it up. That is 2 power s into 2 power minus s equals 2. Okay? This one remains like that, while this guy remains this way, 2 power s. Okay? According to law of indices, anything raised to power minus is 1 over that thing. Okay? Now let k equals 2 power s. So here is who? K plus who? 1 over who? K equals 2. Make this 1 over 1 over 1. Our LCM is who? K. K into this, meaning k times k squared plus 1 equals who? 2. Cross multiply k squared plus 1 equals 2k. What are you saying again? K squared plus 1 minus 2k equals 0. K squared minus 2k plus 1 equals 0. So when you factorize, you are going to have k squared minus k plus 1 equals 0. So k into k minus 1 into k minus 1 equals 0. K minus 1 equals 0. So k equals 1 twice. Okay? Now you have it twice. Recall you said let k equals to 2 power s. In indices, what do you raise to return 1? It is 0, meaning 2 power 0 equals 2 power s. Cancel, cancel. S equals what? 0. This marks the end of this lecture. Thank you for participating in today's class. You can practice more questions using the Examguide app. The app scores and give a detailed explanation of all the questions at the end of your practice test. You can learn a particular topic of interest with different modes like study mode, mock mode, and practice mode. It also has other features that make learning fun. It is a must for all serious students. Download from www.examguide.com if you don't have it yet. See you in the next class. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Hit the notification bell and share the videos to people that will benefit from it. Bye.